यूज कैसे हो गया इस पे? आई एम नॉट श्योर, डे 1 या 2 जो है इतना देखा गया कि 21 व्यूज हो गए इसके।
I just clicked 20, 15 minutes back.
अच्छा,
वो 51 डेज वाले में डाला था ना।
51 डेज में नहीं, अलग है इसका।
नहीं नहीं, उसी में डाला है।
2 जो
डे
है
टू।
इतना देखा गया कि 21, तो कहीं इसी वजह से तो इतने सारे व्यूज नहीं हो गए
हाँ
इसके।
हाँ।
उप्स।
इट्स
उप्स।
इट्स ओके।
ये क्या हुआ? अच्छा। ओके, लेट मी क्विकली सी। मुझे मैं क्या ये अनलिस्टेड है, और फिर भी इसमें इतने व्यूज हो रखे हैं। प्लेलिस्ट मुझे लगता है डबल प्लेलिस्ट में हो गया वो। आई जस्ट रिमूव इट
ओके।
फ्रॉम दैट। नहीं, 51 डेज में नहीं है।
हम्म।
अच्छा, 51 डेज के उसमें डाल दिया है ग्रुप में।
हम्म हम्म।
वाह रे, तो बता, आप पहले बता देते।
नहीं, मैंने भी अभी देखा, मतलब जब वेट कर रहे थे, देन आई वाज जस्ट ब्राउजिंग।
क्या किया है मैंने?
इट्स ओके, पता नहीं ऐसा कुछ। ठीक है।
या डिलीट करते। इंटरेस्टिंग। आई हैड नो क्लू कि मैं ये कर रही हूँ।
हम्म
चलिए, अब जिसकी किस्मत में था उसने देखा।
हम्म। एक मिनट में कैंडल लेके आती हूँ, बाकी सॉल्ट वाटर पेपर है।
हाँ, कैंडल चाहिए होगी।
हाँ।
क्या? Some water as candle of people. नहीं, सब देख रहे हैं। अच्छा। आपने स्टार्ट वाटर रेडी ना कैंडल। आपका ना पेपर रेडी ना कैंडल ना सॉफ्ट मैं ना दिखाऊं आपको? बताओ। Where is the salt water? Where is the paper? Where is the candle? No, not right. No, no. अच्छा, मिट्टी, अपने पैर पे मिट्टी देख के इतना डर गई कि रोने लगी एकदम तेज से। तो गॉड, आई गॉट सो स्कैर्ड।
ओके। मिट्टी कहाँ से?
Samira, did you find my phone?
ओके। या।
हाँ, तो आप बता रहे थे। तुम्हारे मेरा फोन बेटा ऑलरेडी ढूंढ के। मेरे मैं कह रही थी कि आप बता रहे थे कि you did reflect on it.
हम्म
So what was the reflection?
one more finding. uh,
हम्म मम्मा नहीं मिल
uh,
रहा आपका फोन।
that I need to work hard to get something. It's not easy to.
हम्म
Mm, for then another, like, I work so much in office, so I have that fear. If I will not work, I lose my job. If I
हम्म
not perform, I will not get good grade. So yeah.
इतने साल से जो जैसे जो ग्रेड्स वगैरह हमें मिलते हैं, डू
Mm.
यू थिंक इट हैज रियली मैटर्ड, लाइक इट हैज रियली हेल्प?
Mm, not much. This time I got A, but
या
yeah,
या
that increment was just 1.5 lakh annual. That is the increment I got.
हम्म
So if I analyze, I suppose I am putting like two extra hours on
नियरली लाइक
4 days a week, so or 16 days a month, and the return I'm getting.
हम्म
So is it like don't put that much effort and okay to get C, or mm, but sometimes mm, I get some feeling of achieving something. कुछ तो मतलब कहीं तो वो satisfaction मिलना है. So that is one thing where I get. But then the cost is, for example, due to that I am not able to do, for example, 1.5 hour it will take for the daily practice. So I'm not getting that time. And then yesterday I told no that half an hour. I have some question on that also. That you do that mudra with that 108, and with that how do you
आई
count? Or you just do
so
mentally?
no, I have a
शरणागति.
counter.
तो
I have a
आप ऐसे
counter.
करते हो फिर काउंटर करते हो फिर ऐसे करके फिर काउंटर. देन
आप इतनी बार नहीं कर पाओगे।
हाँ.
108 टाइम्स हाथ ऊपर करके नहीं कर पाएंगे।
हाँ तो फिर कैसे करते, जस्ट रिसाइट करते.
हाँ,
ओ ओके.
so either you do 7 or you do 11 like that, 3
हम्म
7 11 like that.
हम्म.
And start with your normal, like you keep counting like a mantra chant.
ओ ओके. So that, so if I have to, I have to really find out that half an hour to do that. कहाँ से निकालूं? अब ये मीटिंग्स है, ये कमिटमेंट है, वो जो ऑल एवरी डे वो एक्सटेंड हो जाता है. 10:30 11 बज जाता है. Then if I get up early, then I have to sleep on time. So I mean that all those things.
So tell me one thing. It is about a project, or this is something like it will go on. It's not a project kind of thing. That project change हो जाते हैं ना हमारे.
नहीं, this is like a production support. So first time I'm doing this. So प्रोडक्शन सपोर्ट में वो मतलब रहती है, इंसिडेंट है तो इसलिए मीट होना है. अभी आज ही शाम को एक मेजर इंसिडेंट के नाम पे आया कॉल. सो नाउ एवरीबॉडी हैज टू गो इनटू ब्रेज. व्हाई आई हैव टू गो, आई नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड इन्फॉर्म मैनेजमेंट कि ऐसा एक इंसिडेंट था, उसका हमने ऐसा ऐसा किया, सॉर्ट आउट किया. सो
Okay. So it is up to you how long you want to do this or take up this skill.
या.
You can always move up. See the good part that I have seen is in TCS is that your salary doesn't get affected much if you choose to, you know, go low key. बहुत ज्यादा कुछ खास फर्क नहीं आ जाता है.
Hmm.
So, uh, it's like या तो you maintain a rhythm that
Hmm.
high, low. You
Hmm.
keep choosing kind of a balance
Hmm.
and then keep preparing. Yes, and kind of the sadhana part, being, doing. So
Hmm.
there is a time when you get a doing project and you get a time when you are doing a being project and you are able to maintain the rhythm of your
Hmm.
life according.
Hmm.
So sometimes like maybe 1.5 lakhs जो भी है उसका उसको त्याग के then you have to go on top. Like
Hmm.
there is a trade-off that happens.
Hmm.
So how you can play that is something that is up to you. And you can always attract that kind of a project or you can attract those kind of situation where you are able to play that way. Now
Hmm.
it comes with its own like again leverage. For
Hmm.
example, like when I'm working with men who are just doing this and are into it, and when they see my style of work, they don't feel it right.
Hmm.
Right? Because like I've said, I've not been to office,
Hmm.
just not been to office, and when they make you feel afraid about it or scared about it,
Hmm.
I say, I'll see.
Hmm.
Or they were asking, did they cut your pay this time? I said,
Hmm.
what's the great thing that I've achieved 3 months में? So all of
Hmm.
those things happen, you
Hmm.
know, but एक calculated risk आप लेते हो और उसको like मैनेज करते हो.
Hmm.
So again, you will also get a similar kind of opportunity whenever you will want it. So just understand that all of this is something that you're creating. You
Hmm.
want a role where you wanted to get an A. You
Yeah,
manifested it,
correct. I
right?
wanted to play that delivery manager role. I'm handling big team. So I got that team,
Right.
150 people. So sometime that group, what is that? Transforming the team members, understanding their problems and guiding. So that I get the key. But putting
Correct.
that extra effort, not doing my spiritual practice where I feel. So I think the solution is I need to fix the time, and then during that time I have to say no for any meeting or anything. This is my time. I will not do.
Yeah.
That is the solution.
Creating boundaries,
Yeah.
creating boundaries with respect to your work and
Hmm.
the thing that you are doing. I think वहीं पे चीजें अटक जा रही हैं. But all of this
Yeah.
is possible. All of this is possible.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And
um,
then again today evening I got one more relationship blow.
क्या हुआ?
uh, बेटा अभी लखनऊ में है एंड मैंने उसको आना है तो मैं उसका थोड़ा ट्रीटमेंट जो भी है था पोस्टपोन की ठीक है आ जाए तो फिर होलिस्टिक ट्रीटमेंट मीन्स प्राणिक हीलिंग देन डाइट एवरीथिंग एक्सरसाइज एवरीथिंग वी नीड टू डू डायबिटीज में और वहां पे उसका लाइफस्टाइल अच्छा नहीं हो दिन भर वो क्या कर रहा है पता नहीं ग्लूकोज लेवल बढ़ गया है उसको मैंने बोला है 3 हफ्ते पहले तुम अभी कुछ नहीं कर रहे जॉब अभी नहीं ढूंढना है मार्कशीट आने के बाद ढूंढेंगे ओके हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे तो खाना बनाना सीख लो लाइक हाउ टू peel vegetable how to cut vegetable basic skill you have to learn utilize that time हुआ नहीं आज शाम को बोल रहा है वो आएगा फिर इसका 23 अगस्त का टिकट हो गया क्योंकि सर्टिफिकेट कलेक्ट करना तो आने के बाद वो वापस लखनऊ जाएगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे कोई खाना बनाने वाला नहीं है प्रॉब्लम है उसको जॉब मिलेगा तो उसको वहाँ अकेले रहना है मतलब पीजी में जहाँ जॉब है उसके पास रहना बैंगलोर इज लाइक दैट लॉट ऑफ ट्रैवल टाइम सो ही इज थिंकिंग टू स्टे इन लखनऊ एंड देन दैट्स वेयर आई गॉट ब्लो So I was disturbed for like half an hour.
Hmm.
What is this? How to handle this? I need to be strict, all those things.
Hmm.
So that is another blow. I need to find
Hmm.
solution. Just sharing.
I understand. I came out of a blow 2 दिन पहले
Okay.
relation. So I understand. A lot of things are happening, and probably one has to detach from all of that. Now, you
Hmm.
cannot hold on to anything, any relationship
Hmm.
by a period of time. Probably that's the understanding that just let it be.
Hmm.
कुछ
Yeah. So the doubt I have done a lot of work on detachment and everything. But the doubt now I have कि क्या मैं कुछ ज्यादा freedom दे दिया है कि जिसको जो करना है करो. I am not because I know वहाँ पे उसको guidance नहीं मिल रहा है उसका life वहाँ रहने से कुछ तो मतलब it will not be in right direction.
when he
So
comes on
he
20 down, एक बार.
huh when
When
once he
he comes on 23rd, you put your foot down and you say that
uh,
कि ऐसे ऐसे करना जरूरी है.
hmm,
डिपेंडेंट हो, उसके बाद जो भी करो,
hmm,
अभी डिपेंडेंट हो.
hmm. That's what.
Hmm.
Okay, so now we'll continue.
Okay. So fine. Now, like I was saying, there is a lot of there are a lot of elements that are in play during this Lionsgate portal, right?
Hmm.
So it's like because there is like eight in, in the picture also, it is about discipline, self-discipline. It is about जैसे हम कहते हैं ना धर्म.
Hmm.
The Saturn is about धर्म. आपका
Hmm.
धर्म क्या? तो वो धर्म निभाना बहुत जरूरी है, right? Now, while you are doing that, um, not holding on to, like, again, being detached and doing what you are supposed to do is important, right?
Hmm.
Um, Now, if you remember, like when you're telling this, when Arjun was in the battlefield, asking that, करण का पहिया धस गया है
Hmm.
और उसे समझना ठीक है या नहीं. Then Arjun just, Krishna said that, your wife was इतनी असहाय थी उस समय और इसने मदद नहीं की.
Hmm.
Right? So he also becomes a party to the
Hmm.
adharm that was going on, and so you will have to do it.
Hmm.
That's how it is, right? So in our life,
Hmm.
we will be at so many points or junctures where we will have to go back to the roots of understanding that हम party ना बने. We should not become a party to what is um, to anything that is going on wrong. We are able to say, we are able to guide, and we are able to do what is right.
Hmm.
So that is our responsibility. That is our dharma. So maybe as a wife, maybe as a mother, as daughter-in-law, there are certain things where probably you might say, do, react in a certain way, and it is okay
Hmm.
because at that point of time you feel that this is needed. Okay, but then you detach from that also. You say or you do it, and you come back to being normal. Is what uh, is the dharma all about. Okay,
Hmm.
right? जैसे अब हम when we think about money, when we think about things that we want to do, you have to also understand that this is not what defines you. Okay, so the money in your bank account doesn't define you.
Hmm.
Because being in this spiritual practice, उससे भी detachment होना चाहिए. So you should be able, so जो 10% आप देते हैं, That is your detachment.
Mm.
You know, that is how you're detaching yourself from the money or the abundance that you're creating in your life. So, with the idea that, you know, all of this is temporary, but it is required,
Mm.
right? So, with this understanding, we will try to observe how we are handling, like, you know, कई बार होता है, जैसे आप कह रहे हो, आई फील माई वर्थ, यू नो,
Mm.
कुछ तो अच्छा कर रही हूँ उस जॉब में, या कहीं,
Mm.
यू नो,
Mm.
दैट, so ये जो चीज है, probably you are doing so many other things, but this is where you know, you are getting the monetary benefit.
Mm.
Rest of the thing, maybe you are doing और अच्छी चीज है, but it's not coming by way of money, but it might be coming other ways,
Mm.
right? So when we talk about wealth, when we talk about abundance, it is not only you know, financial and material wealth. It is all that kind of wealth, even love, even you know, acceptance, even,
Mm.
like I said, respect. All of that is required. Like, you know, when we are talking about this Ambani Shadi, I feel that probably, you know, the kind of picture that was put forward, it is like the complete thing, you know,
Mm.
and that is the kind of life, or that is the kind of, uh, you can say, relationship that one would love to create with money. So you have money and you have good relationships. You have
Mm.
money and you have, you know, the respect that you want. You have money and there is sweetness in life. You know, all of
Mm.
that. So while we are thinking about the soil, so this soil, if you know, so when the soil is very productive, it's not only that the money thought forms will grow well, the relationship thought forms will also. So the soil is very, very important that way,
Mm.
because we are sowing multiple seeds. So all the dimensions of your life are like seeds, and all of them bloom and blossom with the quality of the soil, right? And
Mm.
the soil, basically, you can say your energy, the energy that you hold.
Mm.
Now, although we've worked on this belief of, you know, self-worth or deservingness,
Mm.
but it plays a big part in the
Mhm.
fertility of the soil. So that energy that I'm deserving, I'm really deserving of all that is out there, good. The good out there is all that
Mm.
I deserve. Is all that I should attract and
Mm.
should make people. I could do so many things to attract all of that in my life. Right? So that openness to creating those circumstances in our life is the key to creating the required abundance or prosperity or whatever. You know, I think this is the thing that really attracts us, prosperity and abundance, because
Mm.
as women, like I said, we were not supposed to get entangled in all of this.
Mm.
Right? We were only supposed to get entangled with the loving a relationship, you know, by doing the work that we are supposed to do from generation to generation. That's how we were considered complete. And then, like in last 50 years, money also became a part of it.
Mhm.
Otherwise, एक woman की completeness क्या थी? एक happy family, you know, अच्छी दादी, अच्छी मम्मी, अच्छी बहू,
Mm.
right? We were never measured against how much we were bringing financially into the family. We were never, like, women were never rated against that criteria, right? So for all of us, I think this has this has become more appealing now,
Mm.
because वो सब तो कर मतलब, like, we've seen our mothers doing all of that, but still not being treated the way they were supposed to be treated. और second class citizen ही treat होते थे. But the man in the house was treated as a first class citizen because he was bringing money, right? And now the problem is that we have to bring all of that and the money also in order to feel good. And this good is not like,
and still it feels like I'm snatching that position of that first citizen. I'm not getting. It's like I have to snatch.
yeah, you have to
Uh,
snatch.
uh,
It's not really. So
mm,
it is, the way probably you will be able to see it in so many places. मतलब
like the
मेल
thought forms, no, which is there in like तुम तो
पानी
काम करते हो तो तुम ये नहीं कर पाओगे, तुम तो काम करते हो मतलब जॉब करते हो वो तो ये नहीं कर पाओगे, एंड देन इन दैट साइकिल वी ट्राई टू डू मोर एंड मोर एंड मोर. मुझे ये भी
हाँ.
करना है. Yeah.
So it is an interesting loop that has been created knowingly or unknowingly for women. And
Mm,
that's why I'm saying that, sometimes when it comes to money, when it comes to financial abundance, somewhere we see a block, like अब हमें ये भी चाहिए, it's like
mm,
that, अब हमें ये भी, and ये भी चाहिए के चक्कर में it's desperation आ जाती है, need आ जाती है, it's no
mm,
more nice to have, it is like must have.
mm,
And then, must have, just say you can have a job and then you start thinking about, how
mm,
much, right? And then there is so much of comparison, and there is so much of opportunity that is available. And then there are benchmarks that are available. So, like 17 years of work that you are doing versus, the class one citizens doing this 17 or 20 years of work, and the women doing the similar amount of work, and then being, holding. So क्या होता है, even our promotions get held, on certain grounds. And अभी बहुत ज्यादा डिस्कशन इस चीज पे होता नहीं है. आपने कहा ये बहुत ही वेग सा सिस्टम है.
mm,
There's not much of a clarity as to why you were not promoted in a year or 2 year or 3 year or 5 year, or as compared to, and we will not ask also much.
mm,
But most of the time we will not ask. So all of that is there because we also want a certain level of comfort, flexibility. We want, stay detached also. Like हम खुद भी गधे की तरह नहीं काम करना.
mm,
So जब आप नहीं करते तो आप गिल्ट मोड में भी होते हैं. फिर आप एक्सेप्ट भी कर लेते हैं जब आपको प्रमोशन नहीं दिया जाता है या आपके ग्रेड खराब कर दिया जाता है.
mm,
Right? So all of that, it's like a interesting game that happens with women in power. But we don't realize it. For a man, it is like मैं तो यही कर रहा हूँ, तो यही कर रहा हूँ, तो मुझे तो चाहिए ही. तो
mm,
uh, they pursue getting a promotion, or they pursue getting that grade, or I feel that women don't do it
mm,
to that intensity. But if you start doing it, it can happen, and it will happen, and the flexibilities happen, and people, try to accommodate you.
mm,
But वहाँ पे, there are chances that you will be brushed harshly. So you'll come to know the insecurities of the men who seemed so secure,
mm,
who seemed really giving, nurturing, and the you thought them to be mentors. But when you start demanding, that
mm,
is where you feel brushing happens, friction happens.
mm,
right? So I remember one of these times, somebody said that, why do you need it?
Hmm.
You know, तुम्हारे पास husband भी है ना तुम्हारे पास.
Hmm.
Why do you need? He has to support a family.
Hmm.
अच्छा ये भी. Okay. So those are also notions about, you know, why a woman wants money as compared to why a man should have money.
Hmm.
Lot of things. So we are basically living in that kind of a energy where all of this is already, these thought forms are already floating there. You can say these are
Hmm.
like egregore big thought forms that need to
Hmm.
be broken. So all of these are available, and sometimes they also affect how we are thinking, how we are opening up, or how we are inviting, you know, uh, abundance and prosperity and respect and power in our lives.
Hmm.
Okay. So now today what we are going to do is it's called contract burning.
Hmm.
Okay. So we will write some of these egregores or gregors, whatever, these thought forms that you think are working against your manifestation, which you
Okay.
kind of aware, and then we'll also, so we'll put down some of them, and then we'll also talk about conscious, unconscious egregores, or you know, the ideas and concepts that probably have been running in our family.
Hmm.
I'm sure all of us have heard. You know, probably my sister will also say, क्या करोगे तुम लोग इतने पैसे का?
Hmm.
सब लगे हो कमाने में, सब लगे पड़े हो. अलग अच्छा, ये भी सोचना होता है क्या? क्या करेंगे हम उस.
बहुत कुछ करना है.
It's interesting how people think about it, or how things are perceived for a working woman. Even sometimes, you know, like so if you are earning, then what will you do with that money? Why don't you do 50-50? तुम रख के भी क्या
Hmm.
करोगे वो? अगर तुम्हारा पैसा है तो रख के भी क्या करो, कंट्रीब्यूट करो. अरे भाई हम रख के, हम अपने मन का करते, हम क्यों कंट्रीब्यूट करें? तुम्हें घर चलाना, तुम घर चलाओ. You know, so sometimes I feel, why is it that if a woman is earning that money, then she should just surrender it because she might not need it. वो बट अगर नेटवर्थ, अगर मेरी अपनी नेटवर्थ होती है तो उसमें क्या बुराई है, या अगर मेरा अपना चीज है मैं बना रही तो उसमें क्या बुराई है, right? So many things, and probably you'll have women around you who would be like lazing around and, you know, just saying I'm good homemaker, and you know, I have brought up my kids in a much better way because I was not working, right? I gave like 24 hours of my day into cushion सही करो और चादर सही करो, और and that's you know, मैंने सब अपना सर्वस्व अर्पण कर दिया. You know, and managing. So you'll find those characters also, and you would see them and you would feel that, ठीक है, you know, those are the things that I have outsourced. You know, I got a maid to do it.
Hmm.
That's better than me. So imagine you'll have to keep your head in place because you are seeing so many contrary scenarios. But for men, none of
Hmm.
this is happening. For a man, he always had to provide, and his salary or उसकी पूरी worth उसकी earning से है, and you know, they have been conditioned. उसके बाद, you know, some of these come up and say, you know, can you share,
Hmm.
right? So it's interesting, like, can you share or can you contribute to this? And then there comes another school of thought saying, if you're earning, you should contribute. क्या बुराई है इसमें 50-50 करने में? क्या है? You know, so it's a very confused
Hmm.
scenario for women. We don't know. We truly don't know what to do. It's like, you know, maybe I'm the first generation who is earning their own money. Yes, in
Hmm.
my, I'm the first generation who is
Hmm.
working and earning her own money. So my mom didn't do, my daddy didn't do, and it's a right? So it's difficult. I don't know what to do with the money that I earn or what to do. I had to learn so much, right? So all of these we are going to burn because it's like, um, yeah. So had I been a boy child, things would have been differently conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Although our parents would have supported what we are doing, but even they did not know what to do. Now,
Mm-hmm.
a girl child हो, and there is a, maybe first generation who is earning. Then the other thing is you are coming, your entire family has been coming from service class. So service class for them, it is like aaj kamao, kal khao, you know. So there is no concept of wealth creation, right? So all of these things are also contributing to the earning and spending style that you have. ओके नाउ इस सब चीज को अगर इरेज करना है वी वांट टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम अ न्यू beginning, understanding that you need to create wealth for yourself, you need to invest all of this. It's like you'll have to let go of those big thought forms that have been following you and maybe draining you, maybe, taking up the energy or confusing you in your mind, mentally, emotionally, as to why you are doing what you are doing when it comes to money or working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do it. So I need a paper, beta. So we'll write down. Huh? Take hold of it and I have this. Can you just give me? हाँ. Okay, give me one. कहाँ है? There are women who are like having a job and then doing a side business. तुम्हें तो
Hmm.
नहीं जरूर क्या कर रही हो तुम? So it's
Hmm.
like I've been hearing, and I feel maybe the kind of background that we come from, all of that creates those holes in your energy when you're
Hmm.
moving forward, when you're doing things. So let's just write it down and then we are going to go do a decree and a contract burning.
Some example thought forms.
Uh, Woman should take care of her family responsibilities first. First, okay? That is one. Then woman should balance between home and work. Why do women need to earn massively when their husbands are taking care of the household? Women should not be actively investing or multiply their money in risk-taking projects. Five, money does not buy happiness. It's our mothers were so happy in limited income. Why are you so money-minded? 7, having a separate financial account or keeping earnings private is not good for a woman. Not having a joint account with husband means you do not have trust with money with husband. Means you do not have trust. 9, it is okay to not demand money, promotion, / incentive for a woman because she is also managing her home and does not give 14 to 16 hours maybe to her work in comparison to male colleagues. और बताइए कुछ आया?
Women should satisfy husband's desires.
Women should satisfy their husband desires and then their children. 11. You are a selfish person as you prioritize yourself. Oh gosh, family. 12. Women cannot manage their money well. Women spend money carelessly. 14. और बताइए।
दे आर नॉट इंटेलिजेंट, उनका दिमाग घुटनों में होता है। दे कैनॉट ड्राइव कार्स।
A woman can do, should look good, speak good, and do good always. झुकना आना चाहिए। ये तुम्हारे झुकना आना चाहिए। चाहिए। शांति बनाना आना चाहिए। शांति बनाना सीखो। दो बात सुन लो। तुम्हें क्यों गुस्सा आता है? तुम भी तो वही करती हो। मेरे साथ है, तुम भी तो वही करती हो। आदमी ऐसे ही होते हैं। हमारे परिवार में ऐसे ही होता है। बड़ी सारी चीजें। पहले घर देखो। ये बड़ी सारी चीजों की तो कहते कहते इतना हो गया। ये तो बर्न करने में आग ना लग जाए पूरी।
मैं काउंट नहीं कर रही, बस लिखते जा रही हूँ।
बहुत सारे हो गए।
हम्म, ठीक है।
तुम्हारे एसी ऑन करने से और बताइए।
Hmm. Women should not have their own desire, should not spend money on them or their dream. Hmm. Okay.
सपने देखना अच्छा है, लेकिन उन्हें पूरा करने की उसमें मत भागती रहो।
Hmm.
पर भागो नहीं इतना ज्यादा उसको पूरा करने। डोंट चेज देम। Happiness is in small things. Small things. ट्रैवल। मैं तो बड़े बड़े सपने हैं, ट्रैवल करो, ये करो, वो करो। योर ड्रीम्स आर टू बिग टू। चलिए।
Hmm.
ओके। अब ये पेपर सामने रखिए एंड थिंक अबाउट द इम्पोर्टेंट कैरेक्टर्स जहां से ये बातें आती है निकल के।
Hmm. Hmm.
So just visualize that you are summoning each of them. So, you know, okay, I hereby summon this person, this person, this person.
Hmm.
Okay, so you mentally summon all these people. Let me know if you've done.
Hmm.
Now just say, I hereby will and decree
I hereby will and decree
that any negative karmic contracts
that any negative karmic contract
between,
between
think of all these people, between you, all of you,
between you, between all of you
and me,
and me
are hereby
are hereby
rendered
rendered
null and void.
null and void.
All the negative emotions,
All the negative emotions,
thought patterns,
thought patterns,
psychic energies,
psychic energy,
disempowering beliefs,
disempowering beliefs,
core memories
core memories
that
that
are consciously,
are consciously,
unconsciously,
unconsciously,
subconsciously
subconsciously
affecting
affecting
my ability
my ability
to increase my income
increase my income
to the desired levels,
to the desired level,
to create more success in my life,
to create more success in my life,
to create more financial and material abundance in my life,
to create more financial and material abundance in my life,
To live a wealthy lifestyle.
To live a healthy lifestyle.
To be able to donate and serve.
Be able to need and
To
serve.
be donate and serve
To be able
as
to
per
donate and serve as per
desire.
desire.
My desire to accumulate wealth.
Desire to accumulate wealth.
And just think about anything that you feel that are being restricted by these negative thought forms or rigors. To be a certain way, to feel a certain way. All of these, I disintegrate.
I disintegrate
All of these
all of this
across all time, dimension, space, and reality.
across all time, dimension, space, and reality.
Only good comes to me.
Only good comes to me.
May all these energies
May all these energies
be returned back to the center consciously with lots of love.
be returned back to the center with love, consciously.
And consciously with love.
Consciously with love.
And all that is not going back.
And all that is not going back.
Be disintegrated.
Be disintegrated.
Completely disposed of.
Be disposed of.
Into the energies of the sun. I surrender all of these energies.
I surrender all of these energies
to the sun.
to the sun.
Lord God, please burn
Lord God,
these
please
negative
burn these negative
contracts, psychic energies,
contract, psychic energy,
rigors, generational thinking and pattern with respect to
and pattern with
all
respect
that
to
I have written down,
that I have written down,
with respect to
with respect to
who or how,
who
who
or
or how
who or how
I should
I should
be.
be.
I'm not defined
I am not defined,
by their thinking,
not defined by their thinking,
their projections,
their projections,
by their energy.
their energy,
I'm complete and whole.
and complete and whole,
I have a purpose to fulfill.
have a purpose to fulfill,
I have my greatness to manifest.
have my greatness to manifest.
So be it.
So be it.
It happens. Now, just tear this paper.
Hmm.
Just I release all of them. I release and I let go. All of them.
All of them.
If possible, please burn all of them.
Hmm.
क्योंकि कैंडल में करके और पानी है
लेके आते हैं।
कैंडल और उसके पास में ही रख लीजिए
हम्म
burn these paper. ऐसे ही ना?
बात अच्छा है, मुझे भी करना है।
अरे ऐसे नहीं कुछ बहुत अच्छा है। मैं कर रही हूँ इसलिए ताकि आपको कभी ना करना पड़े। जैसे फर्स्ट जनरेशनल बिजनेस है। ठीक है,
बहुत भूख है।
now just cut. Think of Archangel Michael, think of all the great beings, and just say, I disconnect from all these thought forms. Touch,
Disconnect from
cut.
all these thoughts.
In the Supreme Lord, thank you for blessing me with inner confidence, with good self-worth. Bless me with the ability to manifest my greatness, to create a joyful, abundant, purposeful life, to be able to share and donate and serve with the abundance that I create in this lifetime. Lord God, please bless me with constant abundance, flow of abundance in my life. May I be able to multiply my wealth. May I be blessed with good network, with good opportunities to be able to multiply my wealth, to increase my sources of income, to be able to create a home full of luxuries, a life full of joy, comfort, and what my heart desires, and what my spirit, what my soul desires. And all of the dreams that I have, traveling the world, of spiritual retreats, joining spiritual retreats, doing spiritual courses, may all of these manifest. And may I be able to afford all of these with ease.
Okay.
Money flows to me easily, constantly, and in great abundance.
Close to me.
I live a life of moderation and service. I share this money generously with those who are in need. May I be blessed with
Yes.
the will to do, with a strong basic chakra to be able to do the hard work, with a strong will to be able to take quick decisions, right decisions, to be able to analyze good investments,
Good.
identify and invest accordingly. May I be blessed with amazing network, members, team leaders, accountants, wealth managers, asset managers, bankers, angel investors, and all high HNI managers, the high net worth individual managers. May I be able to attract all of them in my life through the abundance with hard work, with sincerity, with goodness, of God, and prosperity. They must be blessed me with abundance, prosperity, material, financial assets at all levels. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for cleansing me. Thank you for healing me from all the negative thought forms, psychic energies, and conditioning, the future of past generations and all previous lives. May I be aware that I'm just a soul in a female body. It has nothing to do with what I deserve, what I'm worth. Just a soul in a female body, experiencing all the goodness, abundance, financial and material joys and happiness that are around me, regardless of the physical form that I have. May I be able to break free of the vows of poverty and any contracts leading a moderate financial life. I release and I let go completely of those ideas, thoughts, assumptions. Thank you for cleansing of me. In full faith with you. So beautiful. ठीक है, तो अब ये जो भी पानी है ये तो आपका मोड में डाल दीजिएगा आराम से, ठीक है? And if anything comes up, then you do your IRFR technique now. Because हम इसको consciousness में ला रहे हैं बार बार, so probably you will start seeing or start hearing all of these things more. It will come in your awareness. Maybe your so I just want you to do, you know, the whiteboard technique, those things from your memory, and replace it with, you know, more prosperous thoughts. Counting money, you storing money, you know, investing in an asset, you looking for a home, you looking for a property, you signing an agreement, you know. So the kind of thought forms and pictures that you can think about, you know.
I already got some pictures.
Got it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm feeling like more confidence I'm able to do. That is first thing. And second thing, this idea came with its long time back. There was a paper cutting of glass staining. I like painting, yeah, fabric painting and all those things. So I don't know, 10, 15 years back, that doing that glass painting, stain painting, and then creating a studio, and I'm like enjoying my work and then getting money. So that thought came just now. I don't know.
नहीं पता है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक बार जब आप और सोर्सेस देखने लग जाते हैं ना पैसे, तो कि हम you know, why are we just so fixated on one source of income? Right? So whatever, it will show up, you know, when you start putting your heart there to see your मेरे लिए और क्या है, it all opens up.
Then there's one more article again, yeah, very, very long back. How to start business with a small investment, like below 1 lakh. Then 10, 15 items. I don't know where is that article now. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
so a lot
That
of
time we
things.
used to have news article. No? That time internet was not that much popular. So
Jyoti is joining.
okay, now
you're still like I'm just seeing कि अभी भी मीटिंग चल रहा है तो कर लो ज्वाइन 2 मिनट 5 मिनट जितना बचा है।
just
Yeah, so
finished.
we did practical, Jyoti, and it was like, contract burning.
Mm.
So,
So
sorry, what?
contract burning.
What is that?
It is like, by virtue of being born in a female body, there are a lot of ideas. See, like I was telling Sumita, I'm the first generation woman who is working in my family. My mother never worked, and पीछे का और कोई नहीं. So I'm the first generation, who is working or earning money. So there are so many thought forms that are attached. Even on my father-in-law's side, I'm the first bahu who is working, right? So it comes with its own, you can say, negative thought forms that are attached. Like we probably wrote around 20, 25 thought forms, or you
Okay.
can say, and we burned that. So we basically summoned all of those characters, probably who would have said those things to you. It could be your father, it could be your husband, it could be, somebody like my brother or my sister who would have said, things like कि इतने पैसे का क्या करोगी, या तुम दोनों इतना अच्छा कमाते हो, क्या कर लोगे, क्यों चाहिए इतना पैसा, you know. So all of these things, so we are swimming in an energy of ocean of energy. And all these thought forms somewhere also affect you, because you are in that zone where you also start to question yourself. Yeah, why do I really need to be successful, or why do I need so much of money? Okay, so we are trying. So it is said that this samay, uh, uh, it is a good time to sow your seeds, right? So the seed should be of good quality. Okay, the soil is one of the single most determinant factor in the quality of the plant that can grow. So if you want to sow seeds of abundance, seed of you know wealth mindset, you have to ensure that it is sown in a rich soil. So you want to take away all those thought forms, all those things that have been retarding the growth of your maybe manifestation, your dreams. So all of that needs to be weeded out, needs to be cleansed. The soil, has to be provided with nutrients so that the seed, or the bowls that you are going to create for the 8-8 portal are, they get the maximum energy. Okay, so these were like, अभी तो बेचारे गीले हो गए, इतने सारे थे. So you do this exercise and you do the burning, and probably you will get to know that some of, jab you are not able to do what you are doing, it is not only because you don't have capability. It is also because there are so many negative thoughts that are basically piercing your manifestation. They are piercing your aura when it comes to money, because women were never supposed to have that kind of money. Right? So if you are a first gen, then you will have trouble with it. Even with second generation, what happens is our mothers took more passive jobs as compared to, the kind of aggressive work that we want to do, or the aggressive money that we want to have. Right? So all of that is all of that needs to be dealt with. Because if your soil becomes, clean, if it becomes more rich, then whether you sow a relationship thing, because there are so many things that get attached with money also. So when you're earning money, when you are a working woman, people will say, इसकी relationship अच्छी नहीं चलेगी, time ही नहीं दे पाती है. So a lot of things get connected to money. Whenever a woman is working, there are a lot of things that people assume that will not work for her. She's too ambitious. इसके साथ तो ऐसा होना ही था. She's too ambitious. इसके बच्चे तो बिगड़ने ही थे. She's too ambitious,
Right,
इनकी.
right, exactly ऐसा ही बोलते हैं सब.
So for us, it's not about the money. And that is why somewhere our relationship with money is also not up to the mark. Because of so many ideas that people have with respect to women who work, or women who are ambitious, or women who are trying to do something on their own. Right? So if you were also born to a mother who was not working or was dependent, you will have those, energies within you, which will also sometimes say, कि क्या ही कर रही हो, या तुम नहीं कर सकती हो, या it won't work for you. Right? So we are trying to clean that soil. So yesterday also we did a cleansing, and today also we've done this. And आज new moon था, so again it is always good to do some kind of a ritual. And क्योंकि there is a stillness that we have to be able to see through our own patterns. So it'll all help. So if you can do it, maybe कल सुबह उठ के, या do it as quickly as possible. अगर first 2 sessions नहीं कर पाए तो आज का आप कर लेना. Do this exercise and complete it.
Okay, I'll do.
Yeah. Sumita, anything that you would like to share that can help maybe Jyoti?
No, not you have shared everything. So we just need to think all those characters, like who have said. In fact, I have gone till grandmother who told about me. Then relatives also I have gone, distant relatives. Somehow it came to my thought. So.
Not easy for a woman, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, when you're seeing some lady doing it, it could be because she had better examples. I didn't have any such examples. Mostly my buas who took up job were like teachers, just doing because उन्हें अपना time kill करना है. And that is the idea कि समय क्या करे, समय है तो कुछ कर लेते हैं. But I'm not, like, I don't want to be in that state. का समय है तो कर लेते हैं. Because many a people try to tell me this कि चलो अच्छा है तुम ये कर रही हो, आगे समय, you will be able to invest your time wisely. बच्चे चले जाएंगे तो you have something at least. पापा को भी मेरे काफी लोग ये सब कहते थे कि चलो तुम्हारा गाना है तो रिटायरमेंट के बाद तुम गाना गाओगे. पापा ने, मैं पूरे टाइम यही प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ, रिटायरमेंट के बाद क्यों करूंगा? So some of the things when you're thinking about you're also thinking about your parents, how they were sabotaged for having like a dual job or talent. Okay. Chalo. So day 3, I think all the recordings are available, and I will be deleting the second video. Phone nahi milna mujhe, I'll delete that. So it's private. Okay, tomorrow.
Yeah, you're deleting the recording?
No. She posted in another group, 51 days. Great
Yeah, you posted there. Yes.
And I saw
मुझे लगा कि सरगम का फिर से मन कर गया सबको करवाने का. Again she has started.
I didn't realize, और जैसे ही मैंने लॉग इन किया मैंने कहा इस वीडियो पे 20 व्यूज कैसे हो गए? ये तो प्राइवेट था. मैंने कहा कितनी बार देख लिया सुमिता लोगों ने.
अभी when this video is also live, आपने अभी
ओ
भी प्राइवेट नहीं किया है, क्योंकि मेरे को अभी यूट्यूब का ही वो आया तो मैंने देखा अरे लाइव है सरगम, तभी मैंने ये ज्वाइन किया है।
अनलिस्टेड कर दिया है मैंने, इट्स नॉट प्राइवेट, बट जिनके
और
पास लिंक
वहां पर भी इट वाज शोइंग 1 पर्सन वॉचिंग। वो मैं तो नहीं हो सकती, शायद मैं ही होंगी, पता नहीं। आई डोंट नो।
बिकॉज आई हैव अनलिस्टेड इट, सो ये पब्लिश नहीं होगा कहीं पे, ये जब
हाँ,
तक मैं
पब्लिश नहीं होगा, बट हाँ, योर लाइव सेशंस कैन बी विजिबल, आई थिंक।
ओ इंटरेस्टिंग है। ओके, आई
इट्स
आई
ओके।
ट्राई
कोई
प्राइवेट।
बात
हाँ
नहीं, जिसको जिसको मिलना है उसको मिलेगा ही। आप सरगम वैसे ही देती है इतना ज्यादा। She shares a lot.
really I was like, people were doing like ये वो, मैंने कहा ये किस चीज पे इतना thumbs up आ रहा है, मैंने कहा अरे ये तो वही लिंक है गॉड। So anyways, let me just make sure that this is, फिर आदत पड़ जाती है लोगों को फ्री में सब करने की, that's not a good thing to do.
I have experienced this, but even from past 4 months, I was doing morning meditation sessions, जो मैं यूं ही करवा रही थी। फिर मैंने रात में वो फॉरगिवनेस वाले भी कराए, मैजिक बुक भी कराई। एक्चुअली में सही में आदत पड़ जाती है।
So I think, पर वो again I'll
वैल्यू भी
say,
नहीं करते, लाइक आपके भी सेशंस में देखो, चाहे वो था, इवन आई वाज नॉट अटेंडिंग, जबकि मुझे पता है कि यू आर शेयरिंग अ लॉट। कितने ही लोग, 3-4 लोग अटेंड कर रहे थे बस। सो
yeah, no it's okay, I think probably ये सबके लिए learning भी है। और जो shift होती है ना, see, you can get the information, but the shift happening happens in a healing session. When you pay, when you do the energy exchange, you automatically create a space within yourself for the healing to happen.
Yeah. So after this today's exercise, no, that confidence level has gone to next level, and then getting it's really a very good this today's exercise, and getting the thoughts means you're thinking in this level, and then after cleaning and everything, your thing totally changed. Then all those thing doesn't matter, no, कि लोग ये बोल रहे हो जो हमने जलाया वो सब।
Yeah,
बिफोर दिस एक्सरसाइज इट मेंट ए लॉट फॉर अस। वो ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है, जैसे मैंने इवनिंग का इंसिडेंट बोला, अरे इन लोग फिर तमाशा चालू कर रहे हैं, फिर बेटे को मोल्ड कर रहे हैं। अभी इस एक्सरसाइज के बाद डजंट मैटर,
doesn't matter. I,
because the perspective change. Now I am looking into this thing from a different angle altogether. Instead of okay, वो ऐसा कर रहा है, फिर then I'm not now I'm not thinking about that manipulative mindset. I'm more thinking about like guiding my son, how it will be beneficial to him and that bigger picture. So all those ideas came due to all these exercises. Yeah. It is.
and I'll share yesterday. So I was also working on one of the relationship thing, and so this friend of mine, she did Louis Hay train the trainer. So what happens is like, when like I do most of the things for you guys. So she did a session for me. So I was in that conversation only. A certain thing happened, and I was in that conversation. And so she said, for your relationship healing, she had given me a paper. So कोई guidance आया होगा तो उसमें एक thought उसने लिखा, Dear Sargam, and she said she took it from one of the Louis Hay book and intuitive. So in that paper, what came out, it was like, sometimes we start enjoying the blame. We don't want to solution, but we enjoy the blame, and we unconsciously or consciously want to stick with the problem. So you are trying to play a victim, and it's that you're so successful. And do you think that you can't heal this thing, heal this problem? Just drop the blame. You're already doing so much for so many people, and you're so capable. All of this was written in that shit. And she said, this is not something I am writing. It is something that came from a Louise Hay book, which I chose after thinking about you. So I was like, my God. And so she asked me also to do another exercise where she said, imagine you are in a box. And the way I was seeing, so, all of you can also do this, maybe,
Mm.
let's do it quickly. I just want you to close your eyes. Think about any problem that you are going through in your life right now. Okay. Anything. Take a deep breath and visualize that there is this big box. It has 8 sides. Six sides, no? ऊपर नीचे और 4, no, 6 sides ask. There's a top, there's a bottom, and there are 4 walls in that box, and you are inside that box. Okay, so just this box. Try to feel the walls of the box, the height of the box. And you can visualize yourself to either be sitting, standing, Think about what is the position that you are currently while you're looking at the box. What is this quality of the box feels like? And then slowly, as you're seeing this box, you see an opening, a light coming. And you gently move out of the box. Okay, now open your eyes. Okay, we go to Sumita first. Sumita, what was your box like?
Paper cardboard.
Paper cardboard box.
Hmm.
And how were you lying down or lying standing, or what was your position?
I standing.
Standing.
Hmm.
And how did you exit out of the box?
I saw light from the top and I imagined that I came out, though it was difficult.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Hold on. Now,
Hmm.
Jyoti, how was your box?
Your voice was not clear to me actually.
So could you imagine the box?
बॉक्स तो मुझे ऐसा या आई इमेजिन द बॉक्स बस उतना ही सुनाई दिया था उसके बाद मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया जैसे अभी कैन यू सी द सुमिता's रूम लाइक इट इज लुकिंग लाइक अ बॉक्स व्हाइट बॉक्स
Hmm.
हाँ.
ऐसा ही बस मुझे इतना उसके बाद में मुझे कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया एक्चुअली
Okay, so, then just close your eyes once more. And you think that you are entering that box. Be aware of the 6 sides of the box. The walls. Look around. The walls. कितनी ऊंची हैं, कितनी बड़ी हैं, कितना room है उस box में. Now just think whether you're lying down, standing in that box, how you are observing all of this, in which position. Okay, now just imagine that you are seeing an opening in the box. You decide what the opening feels like and then just exit the box. Now open your eyes. So it's a white box like Sumita's room.
no now it was not like this I just came back from the Gurdwara actually, Abhi. So, wo Gurdwara is also in this square shape. And every time when I enter, so it looks like a square. तो अभी मुझे शायद उस वजह से मुझे वही लगा that it is a box. For me, that was a box. When I am entering that box, it was that Gurdwara. And firstly, I visualize myself like going bow down there. और फिर उसके बाद में when I have to take the exit, तो वो उसके ऊपर में वो रहता है ना, like क्या बोलते हैं?
गुम्बद
हाँ, dome. So I exited from there. Like वो that opened और उसी में से I exited.
Okay. So now you, like, it's a food for thought. That box is your problem. It represents your problem. Okay. How big that problem is, what you've created. So even I thought of my problem, like I saw a cardboard box. Okay. And I saw myself lying down, aram se, seeing that box. And then I slithered out like a snake.
From where?
You know? So sometimes, what I could feel. So I'll just tell you, when I saw a cardboard box means that probably it is not that strong, right? So your problem is not that strong. It is a halka fulka problem. Okay. Now I'm lying down in my problem, looking at that. So I'm enjoying being the part of that problem. I'm like relaxed, laid back. Okay. Now you think about your position. So you are standing, like, you are still attentive.
I was analyzing, like analyzing क्या है, कहाँ है. So, yeah.
So that is how you are dealing with that problem. Okay. So for Jyoti, it could be like, it's like a sacred space for you. And you are bowing down to that.
I am surrendering, for this. I am surrendering myself to universe because this problem is quite big because that was a big woe, and now and the spiritual way is like I will come out something like from that spiritually. I will get evolved also and come out of this. And actually, this is happening. Actually. प्रॉब्लम इज बिग और मैंने सही में जब मैंने सरेंडर करा है ना अभी तो ही लग रहा है कि आई एम कमिंग आउट. अदरवाइज वो चल ही रहा था बहुत टाइम से. दो फ्रॉम पास्ट 2 years इट वाज गोइंग ऑन.
Wow. So probably for all of us, this is a reminder. कई बार हम प्रॉब्लम को बहुत बड़ा और बहुत ऐसे समझ लेते हैं, या कई बार हम प्रॉब्लम के साथ भिड़ते रहते हैं, ये सोच के कि ये तो छोटी मोटी चीज है, और तब हमें we have to bow down. Sometimes we are so laid back in resolving the problem, like probably I feel I was just having fun lying there as it was. And it's like a cardboard. So, it's like आप कभी भी, and it's like you're not trying to move out nicely. You're just slithering out of the problem आराम से. So I was like, yaar, like, somewhere, that's how we deal with our problems. And then we moan, groan, complain. So tonight, just think about and maybe write down as to what it means to you. We can have some amount of reflection on this. Okay. So go through these sessions. Probably, I always feel जब कभी भी हम कुछ कर रहे होते तो बहुत different. इस साल तो कुछ बहुत ही different हो रहा है. हर चीज बहुत different हो रही है. So just surrender whatever is happening. Probably it means a lot. Like, I'm understanding manifestation at a different level altogether. It's a review. The Gayatri Mantra, I reviewed, understanding it in a different way. So a lot of things, understanding. My teacher, I'm understanding him in a different way. My guru's guru, like 12 saal se I've been listening. Lord Mahaguruji, Guru Padma. But actually visiting Bhutan and being there it changed the entire, perspective of what school I am in or what teacher I am. So let's enjoy this, revelations and do these exercises, and कल फिर हम और कुछ करेंगे. Blue Lotus भी इस्तेमाल करना, but I want to do as much cleansing, right? And this oil is going to be popularized. So when I asked my vendor, she started selling it. Otherwise, she was like, "मेरे पास stock ही नहीं है." I said, okay, I need it. So all of this is good sign, I have to do a video, or I will be doing a video for the Blue Lotus for all of you who have bought. But आप लोग के साथ we'll be doing the application part of it. Okay.
So if you are doing tomorrow, I can take my oil in my bag. Sure.
हाँ,
Okay.
we will do it. ठीक है. चलो फिर. Good night. God
Good
bless.
night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. God bless you. Bye.